Okay, so sorry, little minor jump in editing there because I got stuff on the cutting room floor. Blah blah blah. Who cares? Reasons. Anyways, yeah. So that is a pterosaur. The 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 animator or the illustrators, I guess, they really like showing off this fucking primordial, man. I mean, like, they really fucking do. Um, so the pterosaur is a boss in the game, and this is pretty much, I guess, like the way that the artist envisioned it, but concept art, if you will, possibly. Um, yeah, this is pretty much where you fight it in the fucking game, and it's a pain in the ass. I really don't like that fight. So this picture, even though it's fucking amazing looking, at the same time it also invokes a lot of hate because I don't like that fight. It's just because I'm not any good at it, really. I really am not. But again, nice picture. Okay, so we just got a map here. The Isle of Siren, the Gate C. I'm sorry, I'm probably fucking some of this up. Can't really read those. Greek, the Medo Sea, Rome, Alright, well, anyways, yeah, stuff. Alright, a pretty basic picture of our main man here. Let's see, he's got a. We're going to start from the bottom to the top. So, cool boots. He's got a dagger in his boot. That's nice. I don't know. He's carrying some feathers. I guess that's just to kind of like show, because there's a lot of salvaging in the game, and like mining, if you can even really call it that. It's just hit the rock with the sword and grab the stuff. But a lot of looting going on there. I don't know what the fuck that blue shit is. I don't know what that is. Okay. And then his gloves, his gauntlets, whatever the fuck you want to call them, and the famous red hair. And there's his sword. I don't know what sword that is. I can't remember which one that is, but that most certainly isn't the end game sword, I'll tell you that. They also use this picture right here as your EX picture whilst fighting. And then we have Miss Laxia here, very frilly and elegant looking. And then she's got her panties. She's wearing her panties. It's hard to see, but you can see the little frills there. Yeah, just a very elegant looking woman, I will say that. Some of that, am I right, fellas? And there we got Sahad. Now, this is actually one of my favorite pictures when pulling off the EX, because I just really get pumped seeing this fucking picture of this guy's huge fucking fist coming out, right when you're about to pop off that really cool part of the EX, which, like, for him, he throws the fucking he throws the anchor into the fucking ground, and then and then you see this big fucking like picture, this fucking fist of him, this picture right here. I'm sorry, I'm gushing about it right now. And you're just like, yeah, we're gonna deal some fucking damage now, boy, and I want to fist bump this motherfucker right now. I love that picture though. Alright. Other than that, okay, let's move on. This is a very, this is actually Hummel's EX picture, which, I mean, I really think they could have fucking picked a better one, but they really just made him look, I don't know, arrogant. I mean, like, come on, he's just fucking sitting there. And again, it's a good picture, but I don't think it's a good picture for a fucking EX ability, Like, fucking, you got this guy right here, fucking fist, coming out and fucking, like, we're ready, Fucking, look at her, fucking sword drawn, ready, Fucking this guy, right? To swing his fucking sword, ready, And then he just got this motherfucker just sitting here, like, all arrogant and shit. And I like Hummel, I think he's cool, But, come on, man, they could have fucking done a better job for the EX picture. So, I guess, yeah, I'm bitching. Alright, next. You got our wild child, Rakota, here. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Her whole fucking scheme is just something else, man. We're gonna go from the bottom to the top to the top. Alright, strappy belt shoes with fucking monster skin leggings and some frill, like some purple hair thing. I don't know what the fuck the point of that shit is, but I'm guessing that she took that from some monster. She's wearing like a leaf like overall thing. Let's see, I think it's a good EX picture, I will say that. She's got like a little tail that's a monster's tail that she doesn't have a tail herself. That's just added on there. She looks like she's fucking using like 2 giant acorns or some shit for her weapons. Got her necklace going on. She's got little acorn earrings and fucking leaf earrings and fucking berries in her fucking hair. Her whole scheme is funny, but one of the touches I like the most is that she's got a fucking band-aid on her knee. Where the fuck on this island do they have fucking band-aids, man? Shit. Okay, I mean, that's cool and all, but yeah, I just think that's a little inconsistent with her whole, like, everything looks as if it's been made from the island, except for that fucking band-aid right there. So, okay. But Rakota, cool chick. And here we go. I don't know. I kind of don't like this. I see what they're doing. It looks like Dana is kind of like diving downwards, towards the enemies. I get that, but I think it's just a lazy picture. It's not really showing off anything of her, and I mean, like, she's got 2 great fucking like nice half moon fucking swords, but you can't really see them. I mean, they're obscured by her hair and everything. And her hair just does a lot of covering up her body, and her head's just like right there. It's, in my opinion, it's not a good picture. It's probably actually my least favorite. So you get off the hook, Hummel. This one's gonna be the worst one for me. Next. Okay, this one's better. That's right, I forgot. She's got different pictures for different forms. This one's a little better, but again, it's still kind of with that same theme. But you get to at least see her legs and her shoulder right there, different colored hair, that big ass Gradica hammer, and I don't know what the fuck she's got in her hair. It looks like fucking grapes, but alright, I mean, if Rakota can wear berries in her hair, then why can't Dana wear grapes? I'm down. I'm cool. I'm Gucci. And it looks like she's wearing her I don't know, maybe that crown is for the maiden of the tree. I'm not sure. I never really questioned it. And then here, this is probably going to be the best one. Why? Because it shows some chest. It's the chest one. It's the best one. No, I just do kind of legitimately feel it's the best one, because not only is she fucking a super hottie with fucking, blonde hair, but check out the eyes, man. It's fucking pretty wicked looking. It's also, I'm probably a little biased too, because it is my favorite form of Dana. I wish that you could use this form like at all times, even when you're in Adol's era. Really, really cool form though. Super fast, but defense sucks. Still, probably the best picture the best EX picture that they can give. Alright, and then we have another background screen. See, this is nice because they just throw it in the game. You don't have to download it or anything, and you don't have to pay for it either. And I very much so appreciate shit like that. You can just fucking save the pic and move on with your fucking life. Put it on as your background, and, boom, you're good to go. And there's another one. Now, I don't think it's as good as this, but hey, to each their own, I guess. Okay, so a little background to this one right here. Sometimes in the game, they'll show you like a picture or some shit. There's very, very few of them in here. And this one, you really can't read it, but I forget what it says, but it pretty much, I'm sure you can already get the implication that fucking somebody it's a death threat, is what it is. And that's from one of the castaways, which I don't even know why we're already this far in with spoilers, but yeah, you should know. Okay, so now we're gonna look at the foods. This is cool, actually. So yeah, so the game has cooking in it, and they have an illustration of each food, which is pretty cool. I forget what the fuck this is, man, but you know what? I wouldn't mind trying it. It looks like you got some oysters in there, or some clams, right? With, I don't know what the fuck that darker shit is in there, but it looks like there's like crab, clam, cheese, perhaps spinach. Maybe that's what it is. You know what it looks like? It looks like a seafood style pizza, and I'm big on pizzas, and I'm even bigger on seafood, so I would eat that shit. I'm sure that shit probably makes some motherfuckers gag, but I'm down with that. I'm gonna give it the yes, and I'll pick out my favorite one too. While we're doing that, it's gonna be a long fucking video, huh? All right. Well, it's a podcast. All right, we can do this. Okay, weird. So they show one. I didn't go back. This is going back. This is another one of the threats. Like, why the fuck when they just show all the food all in a row? Why are we, okay, all right, okay. So a little background on this. This is some steel cable, like thin wire shit. It's like that shit that like fucking Hitman uses to garrote his enemies. Well, I guess we'll get back to the food. All right, food. What the fuck? This is a dart that Rakota used against a primordial, which I think is really funny that she used that, considering this isn't even her fucking type of weapon, and this thing never gets used again. It's just for one cutscene, and then that's pretty much it. You bring it to the blacksmith, they inspect it, they're like, I heard of a special ore, but, it's super rare, and so on and so forth. Big deal. Alright, so what we have here is Katykins would like this, because Katykins likes pickles. I got a pickles story. It's not even really so much of a story, but more so an observation, which I was actually just talking to Katykins about yesterday. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna talk about pickles right now, because I have a pickle story or whatever. So Katykins loves fucking pickles so much that sometimes she goes out of her way to buy the big fucking jars. I don't know if you've seen these fucking things. They're in the grocery store. I mean, they're pretty hard to fucking miss, okay? But you go to the grocery store and you see these fucking jars of pickles that are like the size of, like, your fucking head, or even fucking bigger. Sometimes she'll get those. Well, we're in the checkout line, and I noticed that the lady across from us in self checkout was checking us out. But she was looking at the pickles, and then kind of like looking our way in disgust. Like, ew, like, how can you fucking eat that shit? Like, oh my god. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not like a huge pickle guy or anything, like, I don't really eat pickles on their own or anything, but I mean, they don't fucking disgust me or anything, But this woman, she just seemed to be like so fucking disgusted and so fucking just like taken aback by the fact of the matter that like a human being would actually make the purchase of buying this huge jar of fucking pickles. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not something that I would personally do, but, Katykins wants, fucking pickles, cool. Whatever. That's her thing. But the funny shit is that actually pickles, they're very low in calories, I mean, like, calories in pickles is, like, fucking virtually non-existent, it's a fucking veg. Most veg, there's, like, no fucking calories, and it's a good snack to tide you over, I feel. So, I mean, if Katykins wants, a healthy snack, how can I say no? But this fucking lady that is just so disgusted by this shit, she's like this bit. Now, I'm not trying to shame here, okay? I'm a chunky boy myself. Hell, even Katie's, got some thick going on. I like thick, though. But, this lady is just like a fat fucking blob of a woman, okay? And she's over here fucking disgusted by pickles. And I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, fuck, lady, you are disgusted by this, but it looks like you wouldn't fucking say no to any fucking meal ever. It looks like you're it just looks like your rejection of food doesn't have a high fucking standard, lady. Let's just get that fucking out of the way right now. You look like you never missed a meal, bitch. Come on. Take it the fuck easy. It's a big jar of fucking pickles. Don't worry about it. Move the fuck out with your life. You look like you put everything else in your fucking body. It would probably do you good to have a fucking pickle every now and then, considering they barely got any fucking calories to begin with. There's the fucking pickle story. Okay, moving on. So you got pickles and blueprint right there. That's what Hummel was transporting to this fucking guy. All right, let's move on. All right, nothing interesting here. It's just nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. All right, so this thing right here. This isn't a dinosaur turd or anything like that. It's actually called a flame stone, and obviously you can see as to why it resembles like a flame. These are acquired throughout the game, and basically gives you access to the next tier of weapons, which kind of pisses me off in a way. I kind of wish that you can upgrade your weapons just like however, whenever, but in here the game just kind of gatekeeps it for you, and you gotta get through certain parts of the story before you can get to the next tier of weapon. You don't have to upgrade your shit either if you don't want to. I think actually you might have to for the orichalcum shit, but other than that, yeah, it's optional. And I don't know. I just kind of feel that the weapon, like the weapon crafting and all, is probably like the weakest, one of the weaker aspects of the game, if not the weakest. Now, like, take it for example, like a game that did it really good. I will say Dragon Quest 11, right? Am I saying that right? 11, yeah, Dragon Quest 11. That crafting system, though frustrating at times, good. The upgrade crafting in here is basically non-existent. It's crap. Crafting more like crapping. All right, next. Boring. 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 Okay. All right, so yeah, yeah. I'm sure you know who this is. This is obviously a fucked up picture of Adol, whatever the fuck, Midol, and laxative and Midol. All right, no. Come on, let me get back on board here. But this is obviously paying, is it homage or homage to Picasso, Pablo Picasso, Spaniard artist, who at first he used to paint and draw normally, but that got him nowhere in life. So he started to do like more of this abstract shit, and that's actually when he started to get famous, is when he started doing shit like this. This is a painting that you receive from Austin in the game, which we'll talk about Austin in a little bit. There you go. That's there you go. There's that. So if you wanted a fucking a Picasso of Adol Christin, look no further. And alright, that's it. Next, we are going to delve into our characters, talk about our characters a bit, and so on and so forth, and there we go. So, first and foremost, we have our main protagonist, Adol Christin. Pretty good looking guy, young man here. Doesn't look as androgynous as he does in the game. In the game he looks a little more feminine, I feel, but here he looks fine. I really don't even have an issue with the way he looks in the game either. He's got his item pack on his side, his trusty sword. Yeah, he just, like I said earlier, he kind of looks like a swashbuckler. What I have to say about him is, like, I understand that he's kind of playing the role of the silent protagonist here, but there's just not enough background with the guy, I feel, other than the adventures that you've already, played as him. So, I mean, you're not going to know anything about this guy, like, at all. at all. Because, the game doesn't really tell you, so you're going to have to play all them other adventures of him. And, luckily, many of them are good. You'd have to play those adventures to really get some background on this guy. But, so, there you go. That's Adol Christin. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, he's just your standard. There's really not much to say about him other than you have to play the other games if you want to get a bit more, get more of the big picture on the guy. But I mean, the most I can say is he's an adventurer. That's what he seeks in life, and he is on no shortage of finding it. He finds, later on in life, he writes many travel logs, and he becomes a bit famous, and that's pretty much. That's pretty much him in a nutshell. Next. So we have Laxia. I don't know why the game felt to have Adol's full name here, Adol Christin, but for Laxia they don't have her full name there. It's, I do know it. It's Laxia von Roswell. So, anyways, she's from, high society, and she's, kind of spoiled and shit, she's probably the opposite of most people who would even watch this fucking video, not to say that, like, there's no high society people in life or anything that can enjoy a video game, but more so just, she's a stickler, she's uppity, and she's your bitch throughout the game, for a large portion. She's very formal, and I mean, a lot of these things really aren't her fault. That's just her upbringing. And that's pretty much her. She does, as the game progresses, she does tend to come around. I like her. I think she's, I do like her. I think I think that, you know, she's reliable. I use her instead of Hummel, actually, so I gotta like her to some fucking degree. I just find her easier to use. She's quicker than Hummel, and that's really what the selling point to me is. And look at, she wears her panties in a fight. I like that too. So, you know, wears the thigh highs. That's always sexy. Big kahunas. That's good. Nice hair. And a book on her side because she is refined. And, like, she never even uses that fucking book either. I don't know what's up with that, actually. But, yeah, there you go. Alright, now we got our boy Sahad. So, yeah, I guess just Adol gets the last name treatment here. But, Sahad, he's loud, but not... He's loud, but he's not obnoxious. At least I don't feel he's a very happy-go-lucky, optimistic guy. He's like your average run-of-the-mill, you know, he's your average Joe of the game, you know, Joe hard worker, fucking blue-collar guy, fisherman is what he is. You know, I forget what the hell he was even doing on the ship to begin with. But yeah, I don't think it was fishing though. That's all I know. But yeah, I can't be too sure. Yeah, he's a family man. He's a hard blue collar worker. He's a good friend. He's reliable. He's your tank of the game, pretty much. And yeah, that's that about that. He wants to get off the fucking island and get back to his family. There you go. That's Sahad Nautilus. Very fitting name for a man of the sea, huh? And then here we got our transporter extraordinaire, Hummel, very well-dressed man. From the front here, because I was saying that he's kind of got like this butlery thing going on, but from the front here, it doesn't really, it really doesn't seem so much. Then he's got that hat. The reason why he wears that hat is not because he's white knighting or saying "milady." He actually has that hat because of what we discussed earlier with the whole transporter dying in the alley fucking dealy. Yeah, that was pretty sad, actually. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So there you go. That's he's an orphan because he ran away from home. Was living on the streets. Became a transporter. But what do I feel about Hummel? I feel that Hummel is. He's okay. A couple gripes that I have with him is that, one, he's slow, and two, the English voice actor, oh my god, the guy absolutely sucks because he speaks so fucking low, and you would think that in editing or something they would, I don't know if it's really the voice actor's fault or not, you know, because I mean he is taking direction, right? And he speaks so low and calm, but if you don't have subtitles on, like, you can't hear this fucking guy, so make sure you got subtitles on. You ain't gonna fucking understand what the hell he's saying. As far as what he's got on and this and that, I like it. I like the purple scheme. I like the straps. I don't know what the fuck that is, that horn looking thing. I'm assuming it's like his, you know, his water, canteen, liquor. I'm not sure what the fuck is in there, but I'm sure that it's supposed to carry a fluid of some sort. He's wearing a scarf. I don't know why he needs a scarf when he's got his fucking collar popped all the way up like that. That's probably scarf enough. I guess just Hummel likes to look good, and he does a good job of that. Yeah, next. And we have Ricotta. Okay, so this picture might actually like spark a little bit of some controversy. Actually, both pictures, because as we know, Ricotta, or as Katykins and I like to call her, ricotta cheese, but Ricotta over here, you can kind of see she's pretty revealing, and she's only a kid. Now, I mean, you can look at this one of two ways. You can look at this in the snowflake triggered way, or you can just kind of look at it like me, where it's just like, okay, you know, it's just a kid. It's an innocent enough picture. It's just a kid. Like, there's nothing there. Nobody's doing anything to her, you know. I mean, I feel that her stances and like the pictures and stuff like that, they're not like trying to capture this sexual look or anything like that. At least I don't think so. But I don't know, maybe the way I'm seeing things is different than the way other people are, of course. So I'm not sure, but I think that it looks innocent enough. But I think I can definitely see like some people getting triggered, like, oh, there's a fucking, you know, fucking half naked, you know, 10-year-old girl in the fucking game. You know, it's it's just a game. She's not a real person. I think it's okay, and it's not like, you know, I mean, it's not like there's really anything there to even look at anyways. It's all I see is Ricotta, you know, that's it. And apparently one day she said that she's gonna fill out, her words, not mine, her fucking words, okay, her fucking words, not mine. She says that in the game, literally. And maybe we'll see her in Ys 9 Monstrum Nox, who knows. Other than that, I kind of already talked about her outfit. Got the tail, the little like horn. I guess that's does everybody have one of them horns? What do they do? Drink out of that shit or what? Sahad has like a pack on, but I don't see a horn. Laxia has a book. Adol has his. He's got a satchel and like a blue thing, blue strands and shit. But yeah, she has a horn too. She's got like the fucking the Cloud Advent Children fucking doorbell knocker thing. So what I'm trying to understand is about that fucking thing. Is that like some sort of like Japanese culture thing or something to that effect? Because yeah, I'm not too sure what's up with that. But again, then she's got the fucking berries in her hair with the leaves and the big old leaf suspender gimmick going on, and yeah, the little band-aid on her kneecap. But yeah, so these pictures definitely show a lot, but again, I don't think it's supposed to be taken into that context. It's just a little savage kid, you know. Even though she's not savage at all, she's a very refined, respectable young lady. And yeah, there you go. Next. Okay, so Dana here, and again, they don't have her last name. I didn't say Ricotta's last name is Beldine. Hummel's last name is Tribaldo, and then we have Dana, which she's our other main character of the game. The game focuses on her a great deal. What do I think of her? Well, fucking va-va-voom for one, you know. Yes, that's an interesting outfit, to say the least. I'm a fan of the whole well, we'll just talk about Dana as Dana for now, because I still want to do the other thing, talking about the hotties. Maybe I'll make that a different video. But anyways, character analysis, that's what we're doing here. Character analysis. Yeah, I mean, you know, she's cool. She's always trying to do the right thing, and you know, but you know, she's also a bit playful. She gets into trouble. As far as in-game goes, I like the way she handles. She has 3 different forms if you're using her in the past. Unfortunately, can't bring them forms to can't bring them into the present, which kind of sucks. But she also kind of has like this generic quality of like, oh, I need to do my best, and then she even has like that age-old fucking trope of amnesia and shit, and you know, shit just gets old. She had amnesia. I think in another game, Adol had amnesia, and fucking this and that. So like a lot of these things, these cliches have just been done to fucking death. So it's a little off-putting, but I mean, overall though, I do like Dana, and her name is Dana Eclusia. And then here's Dana and Gratica. I'm thinking I dig this picture more because she's kind of got like, I don't know, I just like her stance. I like her stance more. I don't know why she's just wearing one glove like Michael Jacksoning us. But okay, that picture right there, we already looked at the one on the left, which is the EX picture. She's got some fucking crazy looking shoes on, huh? Look at them shits. No wonder Gratica style moves as slow as fucking molasses. Look at them fucking shoes, man. Could you imagine getting fucking kicked in the ass and kicked in the dick? Dude, dick kick city all the way with those, man. If anybody even tries to fuck with her, that's all she gotta do. Yeah, she's definitely got this whole sexy thing going on. With, yeah, it's the same person. You know, we'll talk about the looks and all that in probably another video. Okay, so here's my favorite version. My favorite version of Dana is the Luminous style, because well, I know you would probably just be like, well, because she's fucking like, this is the most naked she gets. Well, you know, I mean, that fucking, I ain't against that shit, I'll tell you that right now. But no, it's also because it's her form is very powerful and quick, and I like that. But the trade-off is that she has shit defense, very, very squishy, and more than just those parts, my friend. And also, I'm down with the hair. Alright, so here we go. Now we're getting into more of the side characters now. So this is Captain Barbaros. Is that really the way that you abbreviate Captain? I thought the way you abbreviate Captain was CPT. I didn't think it was CPN. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. You know, while we're here, my phone is off on the fucking table charging, so forget it. But I think that's wrong, I want to say. If somebody knows any different, please tell me. So yeah, he's got, he definitely does look like a captain here. Nice bushy Tom Selleck mustache going on. You can see he's, you know, he definitely looks like a man of the sea, a very refined, respectable man. Older in age. He's got to be like, what, like 40s, pressing 50s, perhaps. He's kind of got this fucking, I don't know what's up with that vest, that shirt thing. He's got, it looks a little college-y to me. But you know what I find funny about his jacket is that it actually it matches Little Perro, which I'm sure we'll be able to see later. So Captain Barbaros, we miss you, buddy. He's one of the few people, one of the few castaways in the game, or is he the only one that actually fucking dies? Or no, he isn't the only one, but yeah, who actually dies and pretty much stays dead. And we miss you. He died shitty, too. Here's Katie's boyfriend. This is Doggy, or as she likes to say, Doggy. She probably wants it doggy style by him, right? Fucking bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Doggy's a cool guy, man. I mean, I really don't know like much to say about him other than, yeah, he's Adol's best friend. You can use him in other games, but here, for whatever reason, they didn't make him a playable character. I'm not sure why, because you can use him in E7. And can you use him in 6? I don't even know if there's multiple party members in that one, but I know in 7 you can use him. There's no fucking reason why you shouldn't have been able to use him in this game. He would have been great, but I'm not complaining because he probably would have taken the fucking role of Sahad, and I'm really glad to have Sahad, so moving on. Then he got Allison. She's probably one of the few chicks in the game that I just really don't find attractive or anything, or at least she just doesn't do it for me. I don't know if it's that beauty mark on the below her eye or whatever, or maybe just because she's already with another guy who looks like her brother, but you know, I guess apparently is her husband, and also the fact of the matter that she's pregnant. I don't think I find that to be you know, a thing. But anyways, yeah. So she's your tailor. And she can make you some armor, she can make you some like, accessories, so on and so forth. Allison, yay or nay, she's cool. I don't even want to talk about this fucking guy. Let's just say looks can be deceiving, and yeah, this guy. Alright, next. Okay, and then this fucking guy. Oh man, he got just 2 back-to-back, huh? So this is, alright, this guy does not deserve the fucking name Carlin, okay? Let alone fucking Sir. Whoever knighted this guy is a fucking idiot. Sir Carlin, yeah, he's our friend that looks like a frog, and he's just a fucking, I mean, I guess you're supposed to have the asshole of the group, and he definitely looks like one, and he definitely is one. Oh, yes, he is.